the Southern Tennis Academy. Southern Tennis Academy was a camp up at Berry College. It started out at Gainesville, Florida. It used to be the Gator Camp, and it expanded to the Southern Tennis Academy. I was one of the inaugural counselors back in 1985, along with my college teammate Carol Owen, and Tom Gadice was also one of the great counselors in the first couple of years. Third year at camp, my doubles partner Tracy Perry became one of the counselors, and we started something on Friday mornings. It was a team-wide challenge. We were captains of the Ball Busters, and Carol, she was captain of her team called the Smashers. Tracy and I, we got our team so fired up. We were undefeated. Every year, every week, Ball Busters rock. So I'm sure Carol might have something to say about that, but let the record be stated, Ball Busters were undefeated. It was an awesome camp, about 800 kids per summer. We even went to Brevard, North Carolina, even LaGrange College. It was just an amazing camp, epic talent shows. Anyway, it was just an awesome time. I owe part of my career to the Southern Tennis Academy. Back in 1990, I was in the corporate world, and the camp was so packed they needed some help. One week, the director, Steve Dixon, called and asked if I had any vacation time. So I took a week off from the corporate scene and taught tennis for a week. Lo and behold, some kids from Sibley Forest, this great subdivision where I am today, were at the camp, and they asked me if I'd like to teach them during the fall season. So I started teaching these kids on the side. Next thing you know, I've got more kids, and then I'm teaching some adults, and before you know it, I realized that corporate gig wasn't as much fun as teaching tennis. Steve Dixon was the director of the camp. I always admired Steve. Very calm guy. I liked his management style. He never raised his voice, never yelled at us, even though he had many times that he could have yelled at us. We were a bunch of punk college kids. But Steve was a great director. I always liked working with him. Steve also, we hired a girl named Debbie Drennan at the time, who became Debbie Dixon. She was the camp nurse, the camp mom. She was amazing. She organized so many different things, and she was very nurturing for the younger kids. She set up pictures. The kids could get thousands of pictures or whatever he did throughout the week, because she was always on the court taking pictures. Kids had lifetime memories. So anytime I see kids from the Southern Tennis Academy, they always ask about Steve and Debbie. I like to keep these videos upbeat, but unfortunately, this past Monday, Debbie passed away. She had a brief but very aggressive form of brain cancer, and unfortunately she passed away at the age of 69. And today is her memorial service, and so we're saying goodbye to Debbie. I remember a quote that said, "A teacher affects eternity. You never know where the influence stops." Debbie was a school teacher for many, many years, and everybody liked her. I'm very sad that Debbie passed away, but my memories are about the fun times at tennis camp, and she was great. No matter what was going on, she was just a very warm individual, and she was a huge Gators fan. She was an Oklahoma, she grew up in Oklahoma, loved Oklahoma. I always thought of her when I saw Oklahoma sports, but you could hear her across the Southern Tennis Academy, "Go Gators!" She just loved her Gators. So we're going to miss Debbie, so I wanted to share that with those people that knew Debbie or went to the Southern Tennis Academy. So we're sad, but glad that we knew her at the same time. So have a great day.